Hello friends. Today we will discuss how to market your products and attract clients. The success of a product greatly depends on the way it is marketed to the audiences. Sometimes even good quality products fail to impress without a proper strategy. This is the reason why market campaigns are essential for business growth. A profitable marketing initiative requires careful planning. Here's what you can do to enhance the success probabilities of your product. Define your customer. Before answering the what, where and how of your campaign, it's important to narrow down on who your target audience is. Not all your clients can perfectly fit for all marketing campaigns. For example, if the campaign is about weight loss techniques, a gym's target audience will be those who are interested in shedding some kilos rather than those who are interested in developing a fitness regime. Prepare a buyer persona so that you know exactly who your ideal consumer is. This includes information such as their age, gender, employment status, income levels, and any other variable that will determine how they are likely to spend their money or surf online. You can also include information about their hobbies, interests, and family situation. No matter how well financed the campaign is, the more you know about the demographics that you are trying to reach, the better your strategy can be. It is important to pin down the prospects and lead them on without alienating the existing base. Have measurable goals in mind. This is probably the most minute part of the campaign, but having clarity on what the results should be, is a must. What do you want your campaign to achieve? The campaign's objective should be as specific as possible. The goals also need to be specific and measurable. Too broad targets will achieve you nothing. Ask yourself which key performance indicators matter most and what results will pump up the business. For example, are you going to measure the success of the campaign by looking at the improvement of the conversion rate, or is your aim to have high traffic directed at your website? Communication channel. What communication channels are you going to use? Is it going to be an email-driven campaign, or are you going to focus on online advertisements? Pick up the channel that resonates with your target audience. Consider the amount of time they spend on the medium and then decide if you would like to invest in it. Your campaign theme will vary depending on the channel you choose. Budget the campaign. Besides a great idea, it is money that is the driving force behind every marketing campaigns. Now that you have a clear idea of your product, target audience, and the channel of communication that you will use for the campaign, it is time to set monetary limits. Most people think that budgeting should be the primary rule of the campaign. However, the budget can be properly utilized for optimum effect only when you have figured out your targets. At the beginning of the campaign, you might have had a vague idea of the expenses that you are likely to incur. Now that you have narrowed down on all your options, you can fine-tune the budget and prioritize it accordingly. Action plan. After you have all the basics right, you will have to devise a game plan for getting it all out there. Parallelly organize content depending on the channel and the targeted audience. The content should be such that it is easily comprehensible by the audiences. Record exactly what you are going to do and when. Have a timeline set. Your campaign images, video, and copy might vary between social media, email, print, etc. Develop a marketing funnel. Now that you have a campaign in place, it is time to take a potential buyer through the whole journey from discovering the brand, the first interaction, and then to the point where they develop the urge to buy a product or service. Most people tend to assume that the end of a marketing campaign is sealing the deal. However, that is easier said than done. A customer will put in his money in your brand only if he is convinced that your services are worth the investment. This happens only after they feel that you are trustworthy and chances of things going wrong are pretty low. This is where a marketing funnel comes in. The basic function of the funnel is to help clients know the brand better. Here's how you can guide the clients about your brand and convert them into a potential lead. Top of the funnel. At the top of the funnel are consumers who aren't yet aware of your product or service. In simple terms, this is the awareness stage of the campaign where you need to inform them about the services that you have to offer. Your effective marketing campaign will lead potential customers to this stage. You must stand apart from the competition and develop a digital presence in the mind of the clients. You need to capitalize on content, social media, organic searches, media mentions, paid advertisements, blogs, infographics to arouse interest in the buyers. In this age of technology, it is imperative that you harness the power of social media and not shy away from exposing yourself digitally. Online chatter can go a long way in establishing the brand. Have high-quality content and infographics and share them on relevant communities, pages online. Provide solutions to the issues faced in your industry and indulge in little conversations. Drop subtle hints about the products, its benefits, and descriptions in the content that you produce. At this stage, you want people to realize that you have the right solution for the problem that they face. Lead magnets work particularly well to attract them. Once they are aware of the product, an interest is generated in their minds. They want to know about you, your products, and services and how they can benefit them. Ebooks, webinars, infographics, video explainers can be a great way to hook them. The goal is here to make them realize how much value your services can add to their lives. Middle of the funnel. While the customers are interested in your product, they are still not sure of making the purchase. The goal is here to motivate them to make the purchase. More targeted and personalized campaigning is needed here. You can drop them email newsletters, messages to inform them about the services. Create an opt-in form where you can collect their email addresses and any other contact information you want. If a client is genuinely interested in your services, they wouldn't mind parting with their contact details. This way you can stay in touch with them. Be careful to not overdo it. Bottom of the funnel. It is here where the magic and conversion takes place. This is the final decision-making stage. Apart from the products, several other factors like page loading speed, payment gateways available, ease of transaction, mode of delivery are to be taken into consideration. Help them make their decision using demos, free trials, discounts, etc. Your system automatically keeps a track of who bought and who didn't buy. If someone did not make a purchase, you can keep a track and send them an email informing them about what's on offer. In case they do make a purchase, you can collect feedback from them about their experience. A customer's positive experience can lead to referrals at the top of the marketing funnel, and the process begins again. The job isn't complete once the conversion is over. The onus of keeping the client engaged falls on the company. When you are in constant touch with a client even after the initial transaction is completed, chances are that he will come back for more and is more likely to become a loyal customer. You need to keep track of who brought what products. Later you can either offer them things that complement the previous purchase or what they can buy next. In this way, they are still in the campaign chain. Conclusion. While this is the outline of how a marketing funnel works, no two businesses can have the same model. Everyone learns the tricks of the rope during interacting with the clients. Analyze the above-mentioned factors and figure out what works best for you. Marketing funnels can be a guiding light on how well your strategy is working. It shows you where you're losing customers and you can tweak around the strategy accordingly. For example, if you lose customers before they ever get to the second stage, you need a better brand awareness campaign. When are you applying these tactics to your business? Keep in touch. If you ever need any kind of help or assistance on how to market your products and attract clients, you can send us email at submitter@gmail.com.